Good afternoon, everybody. I thought I would answer some of the comments that I have had about my Filson briefcase. This is a little bit different of a video, but quite honestly, if you are a productive person, you're going to have the right tools. So I thought I would go through what I use on a daily basis and what lives inside of my bag. So let's dig into that right now. So first off, this is the Filson 24-hour briefcase. If you're thinking about putting money into an expensive bag, I absolutely advocate for it. I've been running this thing for a year. It still looks awesome. It's starting to get some of that patina from use, which is just awesome. This thing has been all over the country with me, so I absolutely advocate for Filson. They are a great brand, and they didn't pay me to say that. I just think that they're a good brand and they would be a good investment for you. So we will go through what's in my bag personally, and you can leave the comments about what you think I should put in here or what you have in your bag that is necessary, or what you think I have that I should take out. So let's just dig straight into it. First off, two big open pockets out here and a little bit of organization on the inside. So inside of here, I have my Hollyland Lav, which you can see right here I'm using to shoot this video. I have some ear protection for, you never know, gun range or whatever. I'm gonna have some little pieces of memory and stuff like that. I've got some Tums. These are things that just live in my bag all the time. Set of keys right here that I can't get out. Extra pencil, extra pens, that kind of thing. That's all that's in that. There's a small little pouch here. I've got some stickers and some flossers just in case, and an extra little golf pencil, because you never know, right? A little extra thing there. That's all that's in this pocket. Now, this next pocket is going to be a little bit controversial, just that I have this in here, and then secondarily that it is in here and not on my person. So those of you who don't know, I am retired law enforcement. That's my status through the state of Illinois. So that means that I have the ability to carry a weapon when most people don't. So that's my status. So I do carry a pistol every day. It's a concealed carry. That's a Glock 43 with an extended magazine. And I do have some extra magazines in my bag just in case. Also in this pocket, there's a little zipper, and inside of there is my technology sort of like booster stuff. So I've got a little SD card reader. I've got a HDMI and power adapter for if I need to hook up to a television, and I've got an actual power cube and cord in there that charges my laptop. That's it on those outside pockets. Now, there's these two big, like, beefy guys here that like just kind of like end up being where I throw stuff, and I really like that. I've got my book. I'm reading Seneca on the shortness of life. I absolutely advocate this book for you, for everybody. I think it's a great book. I'll give you a full review once I'm done with it. I got some granola bars, gotta have treats, you never know. I found let's see, this is a GoPro. I found this actually, it must have fallen out of my bag. I found it on the ground in my driveway. So I can't wait to turn that on and see if it still works. But honestly, this little guy, they don't make this version of it anymore, but this little guy has been a war horse for me. I have taken this, I've been out here and shooting with it. I've thrown it into the pool and just really wear tested my gear. I like to make sure that stuff is gonna work whenever I need it. So that is it. Now, the main zipper compartment here. So there are two large places inside of this compartment that are sort of compartmentalized, and I have a Lacy 2 terabyte rugged on the go hard drive. Truthfully, I rarely use this, but I've been carrying it for about 6 months because sometimes I do need a hard drive. I have a good routine where I go home or to my office and I download the video that's on my computer onto a drive there. So I usually don't need this, but sometimes I need it. So I do have it there. And then basically we get into what I use morely on a daily basis. So if I roll up to the coffee shop, this stuff stays in my bag, obviously, but This stuff here is stuff that I pull out. So speaking of productivity, this is the first video that we actually have a sponsor, and I'm gonna go back to the studio really quick and tell you about our sponsor. I wanted to take a second and tell you guys about the first official sponsor for this channel, and that is 10web. It's 10web.io. What they are doing is they have created a capability for MSPs. You know, I was in the MSP sales world for a very long time. Basically, they've got a situation where you can make your own dashboard and onboard clients and do website hosting and website design right from their website. They use AI to do all of this. It's a very seamless process. I highly suggest that you check them out, 10web.io. Go there now. Okay, and welcome back. We're now gonna dig into the stuff that I pull out at the coffee shop or inside of my office whenever I arrive. So first off, this is my Gallant leather. You have seen me do a review of this before. The girls got me this, I think, we're probably going on 2 years ago now, and it still looks awesome. So inside of this is my daily review. This is my notebook that I take notes on when I'm in a meeting or anything like that, and my journal. I journal every day and I keep a daily review on here. If you haven't watched that daily review video, I highly suggest that you go back to it and watch it. One of the lessons from Seneca's book is to keep track of your days and notice who you're giving your time to. That is super important inside of that book. So absolutely always going to use a notebook. I got some rando folders in here with just some basic information, some papers and stuff that I might need throughout my day or something like that. And then obviously my workhorse, my second brain, is my MacBook M1 Air. I love this guy. They do make a newer version of this. I've had this for probably going on 5 years now. Quite honestly, and Apple didn't give me any money to say this, but quite honestly, this little guy right here is just phenomenal. And I'm starting to notice that the battery is getting a little bit weaker on it. So I'm thinking that maybe later this year there might be an upgrade. The newer one looks a little bit different, but I am super stoked to see how well it holds up. But this has been awesome. To be honest, I may not even replace it. I may just plug it in more often, quite honestly. And then that is it. Quite honestly, there's one small pocket back here on the back, and I keep a pair of gloves because sometimes your digits are going to get a little bit cold. And there is a key hook on here, but I don't use the key hook. And then lastly, on the back of this, there is a little strap to put it on your carry, your rolling thing. And I do use that quite a bit. So that's everything. That is what's in my bag on a daily basis. It looks like a lot of stuff, and quite honestly, it's a little bit heavy, and some of the stuff I very rarely pull out of there and use, but a lot of it I use on a very normal basis. And it's just something that I have with me all the time. So I'd love to hear in the comments what you think I should add or what you think I can get rid of with this. I'm sure I could get rid of these papers because quite honestly, I hardly ever pull them out of there. But truthfully, I'm interested in if you want more stuff like this. I love reviewing products. I love going through and looking at different things. I just finished writing a review of my first couple of months with my used Tesla Model 3, and that should come out in a production somewhere. It's written in long form, so we'll see how that goes. But I love doing this stuff. If you like seeing it, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and say in the comments you like it, because quite honestly, I will do more of it if that's what you guys want to see, because I think that being productive, being a person that is constantly working to get better at their life, because you never know how long it's going to be, you should always be looking at your gear, making sure that you have everything that you need and that is working perfectly. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.